Welcome to Limor TV, the place to be to learn about money and get inspired to take small steps to improve your finances. While I'm not a financial planner, I'll show you what I've learned. In today's episode, I'm going to be evaluating whether to use cash, credit cards, or debit cards. Come on, this will be awesome. Should you use cash or debit cards, or should you use credit cards? Well, to make sure we're on the same page, let's talk about each one. Cash. This is the simple one. It's the colored paper that we carry in our wallets. You've got a limited amount in your pocket, so once you spend it, it's gone. If you're a cash-only gal, there's no way to get into debt, which is awesome. Woohoo! But if you use cash, unless you are meticulous about writing down how you spend your cash, it's very hard to track where your money is going. It's been shown in a number of studies that when you spend cash, you tend to spend less because you actually feel the trade-off between money and the item or the experience that you're purchasing. Let's talk about debit cards. A debit card is linked directly to your bank account. And when you make a purchase using a debit card, the money is taken from your account right away. A debit card is very convenient, but it can be easy to overspend because you can just keep swiping and quickly empty your bank account. Similar to cash, once you've spent it all, there's no more shopping. Unless, of course, you have overdraft protection on your bank account. Then your bank allows you to go into the negative for short periods of time. If this is the case, you can spend more money than you have in your account, and you can get into debt. A credit card, on the other hand, allows you to make a purchase within your credit limit. And a credit limit is a spending limit that your credit card provider gives you. This limit can sometimes be very generous and more than you would spend in a given month. When you make a purchase, the money doesn't come straight from your account. It is temporarily paid for by the credit card provider. Then, they send you a bill for that amount and a date by which you have to pay them back. You can think of credit cards as short-term loans. If you don't pay them back in full on time, you'll start paying interest. To me, paying interest is taking your good hard-earned money and tossing it into the trash. You've heard me say before, I love my credit cards. Yep, I do. What's so great about credit cards? Rewards. When you collect points, you can trade them in for flights and merchandise and vacations. There are even some credit cards that will give you cash back for making purchases. I mean, who doesn't love free stuff? Credit cards are great if you travel, because you don't have to exchange your cash into a foreign currency. You can just use your credit card as is wherever you go. Credit cards have other benefits too. Sometimes they come with different insurances, like for purchases that you make or car rentals or even for traveling. The useful thing about credit cards is that you always have a very detailed record of your spending. You can look back at any point in time and know exactly where your money has been spent. Also, there's the added security in a credit card. If you lose your cash, it's gone. But if you lose your credit card, you can cancel it and get a new one. One of the major benefits of using a credit card is, of course, if you pay it off every month, that you will be establishing good credit. You need to have good credit if you want to buy a home and need to qualify for a mortgage. The biggest concern with using credit cards is that you have to be responsible with your spending. If you can't control your spending on a credit card, then you run the risk of getting into debt. Which brings me to today's tweetable. Savvy spending or rewards receiver? Cash or credit? What's your wallet way? Leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on cash versus credit. Which one do you use and why? Here's my challenge to you. Try spending just cash for 1 week and then track where you spend your cash. The following week, I want you to use just your credit card, and then I want you to compare the spending between the two to see if you spent more when you used your credit card. It's important to figure out your spending habits. If you fall into the category of overspending on your credit card, then perhaps you should consider using cash, at least for the meantime. If you discover that you have excellent control over your credit card spending, then you're well positioned to collect points and earn rewards. Don't forget to access the free downloadable below at limor.money to help you track your spending for this challenge. Did you like this video? Did you learn something? Subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And if you want even more tips and tricks and inspiration to make your financial journey fun and exciting, and it can be fun and exciting, come on over to leemore.money and sign up for email updates. Remember, I'm not here to change who you are or how you live your life. I just have strategies to make you even more financially fabulous. And you won't even have to change what you're doing all that much. Feel proud that you're learning and taking small steps to improve your finances. It will give you more confidence and peace of mind. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time on Lee More TV.